letter from my lord. Okay, let's see. The war is going great. Skip ahead, skip ahead. Aha. They met me in the day of success, and I have learnt by the perfectest report they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burnt in desire to question them further, they made themselves air into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me, and referred me to the coming on of time, with Hail King that shalt be. This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightest not lose the joys of rejoicing, by being ignorant of what greatness has promised thee. Lay at thy heart and farewell. Glams thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet I do fear thy nature is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. What thou wouldst highly, that wouldst thou holily, wouldst not play false, and yet wouldst wrongly win. Thou'dst have great glams, that which cries, thus thou must do if thou have it, and that which rather thou dost fear to do, than wishes shall be undone. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valour of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal. The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here and fill me up from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctuous visitings of nature shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breast and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers, wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pale me in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife not see the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold, hold. Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my thane, is as a book, where men may read strange manners. To beguile the time, look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign sway and masterdom. Only look up clear, to alter favour ever is to fear. Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since, and wakes it now, to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time such I account thy love. Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valour as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteemest the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon I would, like the poor cat in the adage? Okay. What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you darest do it, then you were a man. And to be so much more than what you were, you would be so much more the man. Nor time nor place did then adhere, and yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and that their fitness now does unmake you. Okay, I have given suck, and know how tender it is to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, face, have plucked my nipples from its boneless gums, and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn as you have done to this. If we fail, we fail. But screw your courage to the sticking place, and we'll not fail. When Duncan is asleep, where to the rather shall his day's hard journey soundly invite him? His 2 chamberlains will I with wine and wassail so convince that memory, the water of the brain, shall be a fume, and the receipt of reason a lineback only, when in swinish sleep their drenched natures lie as in a death. What can it you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the guilt of our great quell? That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. Hark! Peace! It was the owl that shrieked, the fatal bellman, which gives the sternest good night. He is about it. The doors are open, and the surfeited grooms do mock their charge with snores. I have drugged their possets, that death and nature do contend about them, whether they live or die. Alack, I'm afraid they have awakened, and 'tis not done. The attempt, not the deed, confounds us. Hark, I laid their daggers ready. He could not miss them. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done it. Who was it that thus cried? Why, worthy Thane, you do unbend your noble strength, to think so brain-sickly of things. Go get some water, and wash this filthy witness from your hand. Oh, look at that. Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go, carry them, and smear the sleepy grooms with blood. Infirm of purpose, give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms withal, for it must seem their guilt. Rat-ta-ta-ta, my hands are of your colour, but I shame to wear a heart so white. I hear a knocking at the south entry. Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy is it then? Your constancy hath left you unattended. Hark! More knocking. Get on your nightgown, lest occasion call us, and show us to be watchers. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts. Here's a knocking indeed. If a man were porter of Hellgate, he should have old turning the key. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there in the name of Beelzebub? Here's a farmer that hanged himself on the expectation of plenty, eh? Come in time. Have napkins enough about you, here you'll sweat for it. Knock, knock. Who's there? In the other devil's name? Faith, here's an equivocator that could swear in both the scales against either scale, who committed treason enough for God's sake, yet could not equivocate to heaven. Oh, come in, equivocator. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Faith, here's an English tailor come hither for stealing out of a French us. Come in, tailor. Here, you may roast your goose. Knock, knock. Never at quiet. What are you? But this place is too cold for hell. I'll devil porter it no further. I had thought to have let in some of all professions that go the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. Anon, anon, I pray you. Remember the porter. Faith, sir, we were carousing till the second cock, and drink, sir, is a great provoker of three things. Marry, sir, nose painting, sleep, and urine. Lechery, sir, it provokes and unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but it takes away the performance. Therefore, much drink may be said to be an equivocator with lechery. It makes him and it mars him, it sets him on and it takes him off. It persuades him and disheartens him, makes him stand to and not stand to. In conclusion, equivocates him in his sleep, and giving him the lie, leaves him. That it did give me the lie. That drink did give me the lie last night. But I requited him for his lies. And I think, being too strong for him, though he took up my legs sometime, yeah, I made a shift to cast him. Is Banquo gone from court? Oh, no. Say to the king I would attend his leisure for a few words. Naught's had, all spent, where our desire is got without content. 'Tis safer to be that which we destroy, than by destruction dwelling in doubtful joy. How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone of sorriest fancies your companions making, using those thoughts which should indeed have died with them they think on? Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done. Come on, gentle, my lord, sleek over your rugged looks, be bright and jovial among your guests tonight. Pronounce it for me, sir, to all our friends, for my heart speaks they are welcome. My royal lord, you do not give the cheer. The feast is sold that is not often vouched. While 'tis a making, 'tis given with welcome. To feed were best at home. From thence the sauce to meat is ceremony. Meeting bare without it. Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been since his youth. Pray you, keep seat. The fit is momentary. Upon a thought he will again be well. If much you note him, you shall offend him and extend his passion. Feed and regard him not. Are you a man? Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. Oh, these flaws and starts, impostors to true fear, would well become a woman's story at a winter's fire, authorised by her grandam. Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool. Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom. 'Tis no other, only it spoils the pleasure of the time. You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting, with the most admired disorder. I pray you speak not. He grows worse and worse, question enrages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once. A kind good night to all. You lack the season of all natures. Sleep. Yet here's a spot. Out, damned spot. Out, I say. 1, 2. Why then? 'Tis time to do it. Hell is murky. By, my lord, by. A soldier and a fiat. What need we fear who knows it when none can call our power to account? Yet who would have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him? The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What, will these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You mar all with the starting. Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh. Wash your hands, Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out on his grave. To bed, to bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone.